welcome back to the News Hour with me, your host, William Bart. We got some new things for you today. Well, this hour. I know I'm late, but I think you can clearly see why I'm late. I went and got a haircut, as well as some other things. I had to do important things out in town, on the town, in the urban, suburban setting. Or not suburban, I call it urban. So first up, we've got the Mr. Beast situation getting worse. Some new text leak from Chris Tyson. He's calling himself Ava. And I'll have those texts pulled up for you as well. A CNN reporter, I guess, is in hot water for potentially or likely using fake AI generated images for a supposed Kamala rally. And I'll have some receipts for that. The Venezuela elections, I'll have more information around that, as well as an image shared from inside of a vote counting center. And also Venezuelans are doubting the election. Act Blue is being investigated. A fake Kamala AI ad was shared by Elon Musk, and Democrats are flipping out over it. I don't know what the big deal is. It's fake. He knows it's fake. We know he knows we know it. We know it's fake. But it's funny because everything that they say in that ad is true. And then there's a new super cringe Kamala anti-Trump ad. All this and more we have for you today on the News Hour. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Tick the bell for more. Let's jump into the news. Ava, Chris Tyson's first alleged victim, saying, "I was wrong. These conversations should not have happened with me and any other minor in this Discord," wrote the now 20-year-old. The first person identified as a possible underage victim of Ava, Chris Tyson, says he was wrong after initially defending the former Mr. Beast employee. I like this image they got here. He's got dollar bills in his ears, which means like he's pretending. And other people are saying that he knew this stuff all along. Mr. Beast also had there was an image that came out where he had a fake image of some streamer's 10-year-old daughter or something doing lewd stuff. I don't know, the whole thing is weird. Excuse me. The first person identified as a possible underage victim of Chris Tyson says he... Ooh. I'm sorry. That was a bit of a hiccup. Says he was wrong after initially defending the former Mr. Beast employee. Tyson, who has been affiliated with the popular YouTube channel since its creation, left the company this week following allegations that the transgender identifying person had a sexually inappropriate relationship with a 13-year-old when he was 20. The two largely communicated online through social media apps and the messaging platform Discord. The alleged victim, known by the screen name as Lava GS, is now 20 years old and initially defended Tyson. He said he was never exploited or taken advantage of and called the allegations massive lies and twisting the truth in an ex-post on July 22nd. "Chris did nothing wrong," he wrote in another post. "What's actually disgusting is you guys twisting things and making me a victim." Lava GS then announced on Friday that after reviewing newly unarchived screenshots and messages involving Tyson that he has changed his mind. "This was 5 or 6 years ago and I thought I had a good memory of the situation, but I was wrong," he said on X. "After reading the chat logs, this stuff was inappropriate and wrong. I spoke based on my memory of the situation and I still do not remember these conversations, but they definitely happened," he continued. "These conversations should not have happened with people at the age I was at the time. I strongly condemn them." Lava GS maintained that he does not see himself as a grooming victim, but stressed that these conversations should not have happened with me and any other minor in this Discord. I was a minor in this situation and not the adult influencer who shouldn't be allowed this who shouldn't have allowed this to happen. I did not see this wrong at I guess he means to say I did not see this as wrong at the time, he wrote. Tyson, who was accused of sharing porn with sharing corn with minor members of his Discord channel and making sexually suggestive comments, denied the claims. I never groomed anyone, Tyson wrote on July 23rd, after announcing that he was departing from the media company. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. Well, isn't that just peachy? But you still got the allegations. You gotta face it, face the music. You messed up, okay? There's no, oh, I'm just gonna step away and focus on myself. No, this doesn't happen to anybody. Mr. Beast creator Jimmy Donaldson took to X on July 24th to address this situation, saying he had taken immediate action to remove Chris from the company, my channel, and any association with Mr. Beast. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts, said Donaldson. I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings. That just sounds, I don't know. I don't know if I should trust it. There's other people saying that Mr. Beast is a fraud, that they worked for, some people worked for him and they were saying that. I don't know, the guy's rich. Maybe he just makes it go away. Who knows? Donaldson has 30.7 million followers on X and is believed to have a net worth of $700 million. That's insane. His YouTube channel has 306 million subscribers and more than 55 billion views. How much did Mr. Beast know? Yes, T-Fizz, how much indeed? By the way, this is on Scanner. I don't know if you saw this, but it's scnr.com. It's a good news website. You should check it out. Next up, we've got Lyrics on X saying these are some of the text grabs he got, or they got, whoever this person is. The worst of the Chris Tyson leaks I've seen so far. Chris linking Shadman's website, talking about his phallus, I'll say, we'll use the scientific term, and sending nudes in the NSFW channel. It's getting bad, LOL. Not all grandmas are created equal. Post of an image. Chris the Meme God. Shadbase.com. Hellfusion. DF. I don't know what that means. Tiny Sanders is a god. D help. Sent to DM. Dadbot. Haha. Mr. Beast joins in to comment on my phallus size. I love it. Oh, I guess that's Shad the Man, right? Shadman, whoever this guy is, streamer, influencer. Who else but Quagmire? Discount Milk says, I love your tags. Chris the Meme God has and huge can confirm. So you see it all here. I'm not going to continue reading this, but yeah, just so you know, that's all in there. They're all talking about size, and it's not a good look. Not a good look at all. Thanks for adding that additional context. Was the Mr. Beast username correlated to the actual Mr. Beast at all? You're welcome. And yes, that is Mr. Beast's Discord they were tagging in that screenshot. From Nathan W. Oh yeah, this is Mr. Beast. My bad. She is only 14. Damn. What did you think she was? 16 and legal in some states. Oof, of course. If she's 14, I'm 14. That's disgusting. I almost typed kissed, LMAO. Matthias sure missed you. Matthias? Hello. Matthias was false. That'd be crazy. Unless, oh, here comes the storm. Chris, you're married. Yeah, these are all texts in the Discord, as you can see. Just letting you know that's all in there. And I'm going to link this in the description below so you can go look at it on your own. But yeah, I'm done with that. Mr. Beast's situation is going to hell in a handbasket. You heard it here. So we've got here a CNN contributor who is alleged to have shared AI generated images, or they are images from a cell phone where they've started generating the images in real, or as you take them. That's a new kind of technology I'm hearing about. But this is the Catherine Rampell on X sharing what appears to be an image from a Kamala rally or a Kamala Harris fundraiser in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. I think that's Massachusetts. But yeah, here it is. It looks normal, right? A lot of normal activity going on here. But then I go over to Tenant Media on X. Follow them, by the way. They're good stuff. You got some weird shapes happening there. People just melting. You know, you got the fingers here. That's not normal fingers. That looks like demon fingers or melting demon fingers. And what's going on with this guy's face? Who knows? And the R, I don't know what's going on with that. And this doesn't look like English. See, the reason that there is some doubt about this being AI is because a lot of the same people show up in multiple different images from different perspectives. So it's hard to tell, but it definitely looks like it has the telltale signs of AI generated images. And for your information, this is Catherine Rampell, Washington Post commentator at CNN, special correspondent at man, they have my name already. Crap. I gotta find a new name for my channel. Somebody already has NewsHour. Maybe just adding the to it makes it different enough. I'll be able to scoot on by the copyright or whatever. But I'm calling it the NewsHour. Maybe I'll call it the News Half Hour. I don't know. Going on to Ada Luch. Or is it Yuch or Juch? I don't know. That double L in Spanish, sometimes it's like a Y sound, other times it's like a J sound, depending on what country you're in. This guy who works for Maduro took this selfie during the counting of the votes yesterday in Venezuela. He forgot that the real results were on the screens. You can see how Maduro lost by a lot, every state. I am pretty sure he won't make it alive another day. Yeah, I don't know what those screens are saying, but I don't know. Are the red votes there? Is the red section of the pie chart Maduro, and the blue section is the other guy? Nathan, whoever this person is, Cervera, says, I'm not too convinced about the results as well, but how can you be sure the graphs represent every state? It's unreadable and blurry. Can you really read the screens? Yeah. Acabemos con las mentiras. That means, come on, let's finish with the lies. Let's get rid of the lies. Or maybe he left that on the screen on purpose as like a cry for help. Yeah, that definitely. I mean, this whole thing is it's fudged. I'll say that. And then continuing along, we've got some news headlines, or yeah, we'll call it news headlines. Venezuela calls out interference by states tied to attempted 2019 ouster. U.S. concerned about election results not reflecting Venezuelan public will. Argentine, I guess that's the Argentinian president. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it Argentine or Argentinian? President call is part of U.S. strategy to install fake leaders. It's near impossible to spoil electoral process in Venezuela due to its system. All interesting stuff there. Yeah, I don't like Maduro, especially after that new public address he gave all those years ago, where he bit into an empanada in front of all those starving people he rules over with an iron fist. And you know, people carry their wheelbarrow full of cash down the road, and they don't value the cash anymore because it's worthless. Somebody asked a guy with his wheelbarrow, "Aren't you worried somebody's going to steal the money?" And he said, "No, I'm more worried about the wheelbarrow. It has more value." So some other good news. Virginia's AG, Jason Miyares, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is investigating Act Blue for alleged election fraud after reports of campaign finance violations. Act Blue is being accused of laundering massive donations in increments through unknowing parties to Democratic candidates and causes. I mean, they're just cutting out the middleman, am I right? You know, they don't need to go through Ukraine. Jason Miyares says, "My office is aware of these allegations, and rest assured we are looking into it." And he's quoting Charlie Kirk on X, who said, "It's trivially easy to find massive repeated donations to Act Blue that use stolen identities and quite possibly stolen credit cards. For example, one person in Virginia has been named in 22,619 separate donations since 2019, totaling more than $800,000. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my other video that I did on this, but I did a little coverage of James O'Keefe's investigative reporting, where he went around and interviewed people who were on these donation rolls as having donated like hundreds, maybe even thousands, multiple times, totaling thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they all said, "No, I didn't do that." And a lot of them are poor people. I don't understand why Democrats be treating their people so bad. And this from Elon Musk, this amazing work of art. Trust me, you're going to love this. Let's see what he's shared with us today. This is an AI-generated Kamala Harris ad for presidency.
I, Kamala Harris, am your Democrat candidate for president because Joe Biden finally exposed his senility at the debate. Thanks, Joe. I was selected because I am the ultimate diversity hire. I'm both a woman and a person of color. So if you criticize anything I say, you're both sexist and racist. I may not know the first thing about running the country, but remember, that's a good thing if you're a deep state puppet. I had 4 years under the tutelage of the ultimate deep state puppet, a wonderful mentor, Joe Biden. Joe taught me rule number one, carefully hide your total incompetence. I take insignificant things and I discuss them as if they're significant. And I believe that exploring the significance of the insignificant is in itself significant.
Like talking about the significance of the passage of time. Right?
Exactly.
The significance
I was
of the
thinking about
passage
that.
of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of
Let me back
time.
it up a little bit so you hear the the whole
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time, and there is such great significance to the passage of time.
Another trick is trying to sound black. I pretend to celebrate Kwanzaa, and in my speeches, I always do my best Barack Obama impression. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. And okay, look, maybe my work addressing the root causes of the border crisis were catastrophic, but my knowledge of international politics is truly shocking. The United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea.
North Korea? I remember this actually. She messed up bad that day. That was about as bad as Joe Biden mistaking Iran for Ukraine. He said, "We're gonna protect the people of Iran. We'll defend them." That kind of thing. But it's not a good thing when it's definitely bad when a world leader mistakes a country for another country. I think Kamala has the what do we call it? The capacity or the potential to learn what can be, unburdened by what has been. That's the thing she's always saying.
It is an alliance that is strong and enduring. And just remember, when voting this November, it is important to see what can be, unburdened by what has been. And by what has been, I mean Joe Biden. You think the country went to over the past 4 years? You ain't seen nothing yet.
And she has that strange maniacal cackle that she always does. She always laughs at the most inappropriate times. And I think that's funny and weird. But she's like the Joker. She's always like the Joker. Here's the other pro Kamala ad I was talking about earlier, and let's give this a little watcheroo.
Us MAGA Republicans banned abortion, but that's just the start.
That's just the start.
If Trump gets elected, we want the government involved in all aspects of your sex life.
Way more involved.
Way more involved.
When you have sexual intercourse, it should be illegal to use contraception. No pills, no condoms.
Your genitals are reserved for procreation.
If you freeze 12 eggs, you should be required to have 12.
I feel like they made them look like this on purpose. Like I don't think a lot of people are going to. Yeah, they're making these people look bad. I don't know why, even if they're Democrats, why they would agree to have themselves portrayed this way.
12 babies, or else you're a serial killer. And I'm definitely not a serial killer.
Are you?
My son monitors.
That guy said that? Why would he say that like that? They're using his likeness for a narrative that's not real.
Serial killer. And I'm definitely not a serial killer.
And they made him say this. This is baffling, you guys.
Are you?
My son monitors my porn usage to make sure I'm not self-pleasuring.
See, I know somebody who does this, and well, at face value, it does seem a little weird. As a Christian, I think it's kind of a good idea. It doesn't give you. This is what I've learned from him. This app doesn't give you the information or the images or anything like that. It just gives you a ping, and it tells you that your person that you're being accountable for has opened a site, and I guess it'll give you the URL or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. All I know is that it doesn't give you the exact specifics. It's an accountability thing, and it's for your health.
Like Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. That's true. You can look it up.
Don't you think that's normal?
Yeah,
I do.
It's normal for your son to do that.
You should have a family member monitor your porn use too.
Because pleasuring yourself is very, very naughty.
I'm voting in November.
I'm voting in November.
We're all voting in November. Are you?
Because what happens in your bedroom is up to me.
Is up to me and my son. Also, mouth stuff is a sin.
Us MAGA.
Yeah, I absolutely don't understand why these men would allow themselves to be depicted in this way as disgusting, ugly psychos. It's just, ugh. I wouldn't agree to that. Like if I was trying to smear Democrats, that's not something I would do. I would actually just explain what their position is and why I believe they're wrong. I feel like that's a more honest approach. All these people did was spread lies about people that they are depicting or they're pretending to depict. But actually, I feel like this shows us more about what they're about, you know? I don't know. Mostly, I think we're heading into some. I mean, we're already in some dark times right now. Well, with the war in the Middle East, Israel and Gaza, sending another $1.7 billion to Ukraine. I think we should all get chickens. That's something I want to do. And not just because they give me eggs, but also because they're funny little creatures. I enjoy watching them do their dumb little, bobbing around, pecking the ground, and I don't know. I feel like they just make me happy, having chickens around. That's what I want. Maybe in the next year, I'll have my chicken coop all set up and my backyard just ready for them to graze around and do their little chicken dance. And don't forget, go outside and do 30 minutes of exercise a day. Yeah. It's a great time. And before I go, I want to apologize again for messing up my Monday. I know I said I'm going to be on at 10, 1 and 4, but it didn't happen like that, and I really want it to be like that, because I am that guy. So I'm the guy who wants to get things done on time, maybe even beforehand. And I had all the opportunity, but I didn't check my audio. So that's on me. I'm gonna be prepared tomorrow, ready to go at 10 a.m. I'll have my video uploaded at that time. And if it's not, then, well, it's not. But yeah, please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and tick the bell for more if you like what you saw. And maybe I'll set up a place where I can accept donations. That sounds like a good idea. All right, all that to say, whatever you do, don't have a bad day. And I'll catch you later. Ciao.